November 18th, 2020. A group of biologists working for the Utah Division of Wildlife Services are doing an aerial survey of a remote part of southeastern Utah, checking on bighorn sheep populations. The day was going quietly, and by all accounts they were compiling good data, when one of the passengers spotted something strange on the ground. He screamed at the pilot to turn around, and what they found would capture the public's imagination and kick off an enduring mystery. It stood at 9.8 feet tall, a triangular prism. It had 3 sides and appeared to be made of stainless steel or aluminum. It was sunk into the bedrock, not dropped, solidly placed. No one was quite sure what to make of it. If it was a public art installation, as many surmised, then why was it in the middle of nowhere? Immediately, the internet grabbed onto the piece, calling it a monolith, due to it looking kind of like the large black monolith from Stanley Kubrick's film 2001: A Space Odyssey. The location where the monolith was found was not easily accessible. The exact location of it was not made public for fear of people eager to get a picture with the monolith entering the desolate area where it was found. There was no cell service, GPS, parking, or other amenities. The monolith was truly isolated from humanity. Anyone who tried to get to the monolith would find a barren stretch of red rock canyons, inhospitable to humans. Was it extraterrestrial in origin? Theories ranged. Some said the way the monolith was made of metal and sank into the ground was proof of extraterrestrials using it to sap energy from the Earth in an out-of-the-way area. Others believe it was a test shot of a new extraterrestrial weapon, a solid prism of metal shot into the Earth at high velocity. More still considered it a prank, a cheeky bit of art left where they were sure it would be seen by the flyover survey. It was theorized that it had been placed with knowledge of the upcoming survey. This theory was blown out of the water when, through the help of Google Earth, eagle-eyed internet users spotted the monolith in the canyon as early as 2016. It had sat, completely undisturbed, for 4+ years before its discovery. On November 27, 2020, the monolith disappeared. Neither the Bureau of Land Management nor Utah police agencies know where it went. A group of 4 outdoor recreationists, Andy Lewis, Sylvan Christensen, Homer Manson, and an anonymous companion, posted a video on November 30th titled, "We Removed the Utah Monolith." They didn't claim that they had built it, but that the ongoing damage to archaeological sites caused by increased foot traffic to the area, along with the outdoorsman mantra of "leave no trace," led to their decision to remove the monolith. Others theorized that the sculpture was made by artist John McCracken. The monolith is evocative of his works. His son has gone on record as saying that his dad once told him he'd like to build a sculpture far out in the desert, where no one would necessarily see it. This theory doesn't quite line up with the events shown here, as McCracken Sr. died in 2011, 5 full years before the first glimpses of the monolith on Google Earth. Did John McCracken specify someone to carry out his wishes before his death? Many singular artists and artist collectives have claimed they built the monolith, but none have been proved definitively. In the wake of the Utah monolith gathering steam on the internet, a spate of more than 200 monoliths have followed. All over the world, new monoliths began popping up. Most were claimed by local artists, but some were just as mysterious as the original. We may never know why someone dropped an almost 10-foot tall monolith in a Utah desert canyon, and I think, in a way, that's for the best. In 2020, we needed something to focus on other than how terrible everything was, and the Monolith was the little infusion of mystery we all needed. But what do you think? Where did the Monolith come from? Where did it go? And will we start seeing monoliths again? Tell me what you think in the comments or on Twitter at DreadUnsolved. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook. If you like this content and hearing me talk about mysteries every week, consider liking and subscribing so you can be notified when new content drops. I'm here every Thursday on Dread Central and YouTube. Thanks for watching.